things going on to run a country. It's just like, look, we have movie stars.
With celebrity guest stars. A
Light
cameo
camera
appearance.
act for the peasants to watch.
Political theater. That's all it is.
Uh, She technically wasn't the ambassador, but she was there introduced by the proper ambassador, which still feels weird. Because I don't know what qualification she has for that aside from being black. And not in a way that I think most people actually from Africa would care about.
Yeah, maybe she volunteered. Who knows?
I, I'm not sure how much better that makes it.
Nah, she's trying to get a sibling out of jail.
Is that what it is?
That's what she's doing. I think like her brother or something is in jail for pedophilia. So
Gross.
you know he
We'll
has
just keep getting
pedophilic president, so he's gonna take him out.
Oh, right. Ninja, were you interested at all that, what was his name? Comey was getting invited?
Invited to what?
No, indicted.
Indicted? Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
Good.
the guy who was impeaching Trump the other time. Apparently that failed because the lawyer in charge of that seems to have implied that, like, if he pleads the fifth, then you can probably... What's he hiding, And that's kind of incredibly illegal, so then the case died. So that happened.
Yeah.
Just a bit of recap because it never ends.
Still setting up in the background a little bit here. Opening up the
Nod.
airship sheet. Alright, so you guys have returned to the Dreadnought, right?
Yes.
Alright. Where we last left off, you had teleported out of the Underdark beneath the Goblin Ruins. Everything had collapsed on the lower levels, and you were on the sub levels, trapped in a mine on the very depths of the Goblin Ruins. But now you've teleported up to your airship.
We all joined hands and whisked ourselves away to a land of infinite freedom.
Alright. So you have yourself an interesting axe. The Axe of Magoobliet.
His name's always been weird to me. I get that's kind of the point, but still.
Kind of rhymes with Oubliette.
I guess so.
Alright, so you return to the airship. The captain, your fire cleric, greets Grimorn with all the honors. You've got Heliod of Apotex, the third level air cleric, who is your boat swain, and he's busily training some of the new recruits and overseeing some of the repairs. The three carpenters report that they've done some work. Let's see. I've got, ooh, a 10. That's not good. And a 10. That's also not good. And a 7. Oh, they report they have been unable to make proper repairs. They might need to find a good port.
Can we go and with all the clerics that we have and do some mending?
It wouldn't help. There's a lot of damage.
Last I checked, we destroyed all the nearby ports.
Yeah, there's not a close one, but they're just saying doing full repairs will be difficult on the move here. So, when we can get back to a stable port, that would be helpful.
Let's go back to Kern. It's right above the. It's right next to us, pretty much.
Yeah, it's not too far.
Yeah. Let's go back to Kern. There's some resources out there. There's gonna be carpenters out there.
Yeah, all right. Well, all of your NPCs on board the airship, they're going to snap to attention and begin adjusting the rigging and the sail, trying to bring the ship around so that it can head off in the direction of New Kern.
No, we're gonna go to Kern. Can we go straight to New Kern? Are we allowed?
It's closer.
Okay.
All right. So you travel for a little while before the sun begins to beat down on your ship, forcing you to park and rest in the shade. And so an 8-hour rest is going to go by. If anybody wants to fix your hit points and eat a new meal, you might want to have a new Hero's Feast to get that set up.
We're gonna do that. Yepers. Well, I healed everybody last time back to max, so.
All right.
But you'll want to roll your d10s for your new meal. Ooh. I hope it's the only ones I'm running.
Let's see. The crew ate most of your wheat. And they're going to drink 53 gallons of water. Just looking at your stores on the Dreadnought. Let's see, who's in charge of that? Maybe, Baelish, your Tyrian scion. He's going to inspect your stores, and he's going to report that, we could definitely resupply food and water if we're going to be making any long trips.
We'll do that in Kern.
Alright. So, the following day, when the sun sets, you're able to finish the journey, arriving in the city of Kern. So, this is New Kern. You've gone into the Hidden Valley, where King Aronis and Corganard are hanging out at the palace. So, you park your ship at New Kern. What would you like to do?
Well, can we get some of the ship workers to manage, the repairs and go and get the lumber that are needed while we're doing stuff in the city? Also, we need some people to go and look for food for the group, for the crew. And I think we should go and report what has been going on.
All right. So you're going to go see the king?
Yeah.
All right. There's a bunch of people that are near where you land, and you can pass them a message that you need repairs, and they'll see about getting some work crews here.
And some lumber.
And some lumber. All right. So you set that in motion, and you head to the palace.
Yep.
Aren't we supposed to be going to that group, that bandit meeting? We were taking the guy there.
Yeah, that was a plan. You could do that too.
I feel like we kept getting distracted with that.
Yeah, you do still have about 25 bandits in your hold. They're a little confused as to why they're here, but you've charmed their leader, Akiva.
Oh, they're still with us?
Yeah, they're still with you.
I thought we left them behind somewhere.
Maybe. I don't remember that.
I thought we left them at Spoil or... Can't remember that. Because didn't the effect stop at some point of the chime on the leader?
I can't concentrate.
You can reset it. Morg just has to be there to redo it.
Oh, I was just wondering why, but we wouldn't want to bring them to necessarily the New Kern.
I don't know. Does anybody else remember that? Dropping them off at Ravish? Or Spoil?
I don't. Hang on. I think we need a bit of a we need a session recap. I do these usually with mine. Like what, a summary of what, like starting from where this arc sat, like Dragon Ball Z style.
Oh, how short your memory is.
We took the leader and their personal guard of Ravish, took them to Spoil, and then bombarded it with earthquakes and other shit. But for some reason, Densis, the Defiler, wasn't there. Our princess was in another castle. We went to go follow. We did leave that of Ravish and their personal guard at Spoil.
So they're in the ruins of Spoil. Oh.
Well, we left him, I think, to handle Spoil, to bring it back to life, because it's all screwed up, and we were gonna give it to the workers because we got rid of all the guards and everything.
All right, let me make a note because I still have them in the airship here, so I'm gonna get rid of them. Pop, and they're gone. While they were in the ship, they did consume some of your food and water. Let's see. Let's see, what could they have eaten here? They probably would have had some of their own supplies, probably. Enough for a couple days anyway. Alright, so I can get rid of this portion of my notes too. I'm just going to cross those out for now. I had all their stats in there in case anything went wrong with the charm. Alright, so you go to the palace. What do you report to the king?
Hey, guys, can I just want to say, I see you here. I'm going to jump over here. I'm in a fight right now with a colleague, but
Okay.
over Discord, and we're trying to solve the world's problems, but I'm in the tabletop. I'll be right with you.
Gotcha.
All right, bye.
I guess, well, are we at the palace? Or,
Yeah, you travel to the palace of King Aronis. He's there meeting with Korganard.
How's he doing?
They're doing well. They've been plotting and planning what they're going to do in the Kern region.
well, we were still working on trying to unify some of those villages, but we had a little bit of an encounter with Densis, and he fled again through teleportation. He summoned some sort of demon, goblin. I was trying to gather the power of gods.
It was a Miorti goblin.
They've never heard of goblins before, so this is
No?
interesting news to them.
Well, I will send through telepathy the images of what I've observed, what a goblin looks like, and
All right.
creature that they summon.
They observe your psionic imprints of your experiences, and they're shocked. Ancient beings from the Green Age.
Dead.
Yeah.
And the axe.
They weren't
Do you
dead
present the
before, they're
axe?
dead now. What about the axe?
Do you present the axe that you've retrieved?
Yes.
All right. Well, you pull out the axe of Magoobliet. Get two very good Arcana checks. I roll a 16 and a 17. They both have huge bonuses, so they recognize your artifact for what it is, a powerful religious artifact of another age. They're quite curious, but they warn you that things from previous ages tend to be dangerous. Many of them come at a cost if you use their power.
Oh, we're aware.
Fat goblin.
Oh, we are aware. I pull up my sword. That is not your art.
Do not go into the city. You will be possessed by the
Yes.
goblin spirits.
Ghosts.
I think they're all dead.
Yeah, they're all
Nope,
dead.
I experienced it. They were still there.
The zombies were there, but not the ghosts.
No, yeah, Ninja said the ghost was still there.
Right? I thought
Yeah,
they,
just not the leader one that got absorbed by the Blackstone.
okay.
So the ghosts are just dead and haunting the place. The zombies are mindless and not controlled, so they're still around. But the Miorti and his Death Knights were destroyed because the temple was affected by Densus's ritual spell.
We also found an ancient fire cleric temple as well.
Ah, yes,
You could
Hogale.
probably find it. Wait, if you unattune to the axe, do you ungoblin?
It doesn't say anything about that, does it?
Curious. You could probably revive the race with this if you wanted to.
You really want to?
I have no idea. I don't know what a goblin is.
Did you see how they were treating us?
True, that's not necessarily their fault.
They had quite the society with a lot of strict rules, but they definitely did not like humans.
Hey Ninja, do I know about any special goblin powers?
No, you don't know anything about goblins in particular, but you do know that they had that dead magic zone, and that's a unique power.
I mean, so far I just have an artifact that, for all intents and purposes, changes your size to large.
Yeah, as
Is
far
its
as you know.
primary useful effect if I'm just like baptizing you with it.
I think it's more something that you want to keep for donation or sacrifice. Huh?
True.
It's not a weapon, at least an artifact. But we have a little bit of an little problem. Is with Densus. He has fled again, and it would be nice if we had something to stop them from teleporting constantly. The fighters.
Ah. Wizards, they are hard to deal with.
So we're gonna have to find out. What do you know from this Densus? Do you have any idea of any kind of allies or the region he might come from? We've kind of lost track of where he might be. We had some clues that brought us to the buried city, but
Alright, so this is where the legend lore comes in. So, Ringsight, you were going to cast a legend lore to learn about Densus. Alright, so as you're traveling in the airship before you arrive here, you would have done the legend lore, because you had a bunch of time when you took the rest. And so your legend lore begins with a sensation of wind rushing across a dead plain. Red dust swirls into a spiral, forming a figure hunched over a circle of withered plants. A voice like cracked obsidian whispers, "He is Densus, child of ashes, apprentice of the paranoid king, Templar not by faith but by favor." You see a younger Densus kneeling in a dim obsidian chamber. Daskinor's cracked hands touch his head. Shadows coil in patterns of fractured sanity. Densus's eyes open, filled with ambition and fear. Taken as a boy from the slave pits, shaped in Eldaric. Secret schools taught to wield flame that eats the land. A map of Eldaric territory forms in your mind, stylized like a psionic mindscape. The bandit town appears not as a lawless sprawl, but as a node in a network. He was the Spider of the East. His raiders were a mask, his town a listening post. His orders whispered from the throne of fear. You see Templars handing him sealed tablets of obsidian marked with Daskinor's sigil. The vision zooms in on Densus's mind, a cracked labyrinth of obsidian mirrors. He serves Daskinor, yet dreams of more. A throne of slag, a crown of bone, a land scorched clean with defiler magic. Behind his loyalty is a coiled hunger for power typical of defilers, but more disciplined, more calculating. You see your party's airship over the bandit town, the two earthquakes laying it flat. Dents is fleeing into the collapsing ravines as the earth swallows his stronghold. Twice broken, twice humbled, yet still he crawls towards power. The buried ruins of Magubli materialize in your mind. You see a bronze heart beating with warlike rhythm. He sought the spark of a dead god to kindle his path of kingship. When you took the axe, the vision shows a thread of fate snapping and recoiling violently through the spirit world. A desert wind blows east. Sand forms a jagged outline of a city of fear, Elderik. Inside it, Densis kneels before a tall, gaunt figure with twitching fingers. It is Daskinor, the sorcerer king of Elderik. But the scene is unstable, flickering, broken by paranoia. He returns to the paranoid king carrying tales of sky raiders, divine weapons, and the ones who shattered his work. You see Daskinor's expression: fear, awe, rage, revelation. The vision distorts. A multitude of eyes open in the dust around you. Templars with knives, scions with chains of thought. A city of whispers turning towards your party. Your names are carried on his tongue, your deeds magnified in his terror. And Elderik listens. Daskinor believes you are the heralds of his doom. The dust disperses, the wind falls silent. One last whisper trails off on the breeze. Beware a wounded defiler with a king's ear.
Well, that was very good. I liked that. It made me feel like I was actually doing a divination.
Yeah.
Did he still have the burn marks after the fireball he got in the face?
Yes. That's the wound that he had.
My lesson from that was, he's an evil, scheming vizier behind the throne lich. And he wants us dead.
So, Densis wasn't just any old defiler. He was actually working for the Sorcerer King Daskinor. And now that you've foiled his plans, Daskinor is going to treat you like a dangerous enemy.
Perfect. We got another one.
There can't be many more freaking like god sparks he can steal. Do whatever he wants.
Well, and if there are, he can guide us to them, and we can just keep stealing them.
Well, if you can get to them first, you already know where one is.
Very interesting. I have to lay this out a bit before that. We have a few contrary objectives. One is uniting all these bandit camps into something not evil.
What are the chances that Densis is going to come back and try again?
Oh, certain. It's just we need to be prepared for when he does, so we can frickin' slap him back.
No, but we pushed him
He
away.
he hasn't been on the offensive before, and I think he'll try now, which is why he's expecting to have the advantage in this situation.
What, Densis?
Yes.
I mean, he kind of was screwing with our ship before we even made contact with him.
Mm-hmm.
True, but even that was like a lashing out as we were approaching him. If we go mind our own business, he'll probably be after us.
So, Densis and your party both have kind of the same goal, uniting the bandit clans. He was going to do it by force, by taking over all of the towns in the region.
We just did it by destroying the towns in the region.
Yep.
One of them.
Speaking of, could you post the remaining towns so I can get a good sense of their deals?
Plunder, pillage, ravage, and kill slot.
Gale Slot's the race dwarf one.
What about the rat? We haven't dealt with rat yet.
Rat?
Weren't we supposed to send Oren to go and spy on them? Get more information? We kind of need to. Like, rat is the one that's associated with Eric apparently, but it's probably a scam.
Maybe. So you have the Urikites of Wrath. You've got the Golden City of Ravage, which was trying to unite the area. You've got the dwarves further north around the Trollgrave Chasm. Akiva's still around.
Pillage is the other bad one, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the evil elves that act like they're dead.
Can I just get like a? All right, let me write this down in front of you. Please. What is pillage about?
The village of Pillage is it's a humanoid village. It's got many non-human races in it.
What's there? Just isn't that where the half-elf dude was from?
The village hasn't been visited yet, but the rumors about the village say that it's a non-human village ruled by a Terek. A Terek
Yes,
named
what
Chilad.
We haven't seen Tri Creeds in a long time, no?
Hang on a second. You must have written this down earlier.
What about Plunder?
Plunder is the elven village. The village of elven ghosts, ruled by Evartu.
Okay, okay. Well, we can try to go and talk to these two village and see if there's anything we can do to help bring them together. We still haven't done that with Ravish. We've proven them that we have strength. And,
It's Ravage, not Ravish. They're different.
Oh, I thought it was Ravish, not Ravage.
No.
Ravish was
demonetizable.
Akiva's village.
Yeah.
That's the one you didn't
Sure.
destroy. You just snuck in and kidnapped her.
Yeah, no, and then we showed her that we had massive powers.
So you
And
destroyed
that,
Spoil, you didn't destroy Ravish.
Yeah, and we kind of give them the opportunity to grow spoil without being used by for slavery like it was before. We give them a chance to grow some food because everybody seems to be lacking of that.
Well, Ravish is Dragon. And Dredge people, they love slavery. They're all about slavery. So, it's going to be hard to change that culture that they've got.
Okay, if I go up long enough, this should reveal what I'm looking for.
I don't know. What do you guys say? We go to Plunder, Pillage, and Ravage, and Kills. Figure out what they want. Or maybe we can.
I'm trying to find the earlier things Ninja wrote about these locations.
Or maybe we can try to find a way to bring all their leaders together to be able to speak together. The point is to start.
Do you have the written notes for these places still?
Oh, of course.
Can you post them in the Discord so I can read them?
I can't. It's 149,915 characters long.
Okay, not every note, just like the broad view.
Let's see. I think I made a faction thing. Let me see if I can find it.
This seems important. Oh wait, now I remember what we were doing over here. Gorgonar one day we were just at our bases, and Gorgonar was like, "Hey, go over to this place." Why? I can't tell you. And the thing was over.
Do you see that image there?
Yes.
So that's like the short list.
Thank you very much.
My favorite one is Winternest. Their politics are bird supremacists.
Wait,
That's such a silly thing.
there?
You did go there, yeah.
For frick's sake, chaotic evil. Man, I really shouldn't front load a lineman. That could have frickin' fooled me. They seemed like dicks. Okay,
Just
we blew
really
up Ravish
racist.
and spoil. Wait, oh, it was. Oh, oh, that one was Ravish. Never mind. Okay, sorry.
You blew up Spoil.
Yeah.
You snuck into Ravish. So Ravish wasn't destroyed.
We did a little bit of work for the Winter's Nest because they were scared
Why
of
did we
Ogale.
destroy? What did Akiv do to us again? What was his? Oh wait, did didn't Densis just flee over here?
Akiv was kidnapped. So you use the Rod of Rulership to charm Akiv and bring Akiv along with you when you destroyed Spoil. To demonstrate that, like, you're friends with Akiv, but you're powerful enough to destroy an entire city, so don't fuck with us, that sort of thing.
Yeah. You know,
And so now
flex the
Akiv
muscles a
is
little
no longer charmed, realizes they were charmed, but remembers the city destruction and how you treated Akiv. So maybe Akiv has like a combination of fear and respect going on right now.
All right, fair enough.
And
Okay, I think
we give them a land. We give them a land and a camp where they can actually like grow some food.
I have a
Spoil was
restored
mostly that.
frame of reference for what's going on now, and who all these gits are. Ravage is like the core pallet town. It's basic land. It wants to unite the tribes.
It's led by a very charismatic leader named Talid. He's good at getting all of the other bandit lords to at least come and listen to him in a conclave of bandit lords.
The hell, like how come we haven't started with that guy?
Because I think we were working when we went to the first city. His emissary was there, and we were helping him. And I have no idea where he went.
Yeah, let's go straight to Ravage. Talk to the leader. He might already have a plan or knows what is needed to be able to get the people together.
Where was that half elf that we bought from slavery?
Half elf that you bought from slavery. I don't know.
He wanted to help unite the tribes, and he was like, "Hey, help me get an audience with the ruler, whatever this is."
Vague. Doesn't ring a bell.
He seems important.
You don't know his name?
I'm very bad at names at the best of times. He was very polite, very sophisticated seeming, even if he was kind of ruthless underneath that.
I don't know. Maybe it'll come to me later.
Surely you logged the slave purchase.
Were they added to the airship?
Maybe.
Let's see. Candace the Bard, an apprentice blacksmith. Got a bunch of Tyrians. It's probably not them.
He was somewhere around here. Maybe he was just regular. I remember it was in the same scene where there was that ghosty elf, and I'm like, if I let you go, are you going to keep being a murderer? And he's like, yes.
Hard to look things up without a name.
Oh well. No one else remember what I'm talking about?
Do you remember where it was? Like which section? It wasn't Hogale. There was nothing but little like fire dwarf dudes in there. Little
Where
fire
was the last
imps.
place we could buy slaves?
Did they have slaves in Azith's Rest? I suppose they did.
Yeah.
Did they only have them as like a cover?
Yeah, it's like they were basically treated as free men, but they were called slaves so that they wouldn't
Oh, but only
raise
before that.
suspicion. You didn't stop in Ket. Ket would have been a place with a lot of slaves.
There were like 4 options. I think one of them was a dwarf.
I got disconnected.
You back now?
Well, the table's gonna crash.
Oh, I see. I wonder what happened.
Oh.
The internet's been sketchy the last couple days.
I'm gonna restart tabletop completely.
Those Russian hackers causing trouble. Apparently they got mad that a hack was done against them, and then they retaliated by attacking Cloudflare.
I've somehow ended up in your 2021 Dark Sun chat room with a bunch of images of people I don't know at all.
What?
Psycho Frog and Diamond Dragon.
Oh. Special?
Yeah, they were when we first started in the early levels. Diamond Dragon was a
Remember
druid,
Diamond
like a
He was a cleric.
Yuan-Ti. He
Isn't
was
it
a
Ranger?
Yuan-Ti pureblood druid, and then Psychofrog was Urukite ranger with an animal companion.
I'll have to reset. Start out.
Well, I'm out of ideas, and I a thing for later, I guess.
Yeah, I don't take the best notes. Like, I'm good at prep, but then during the game, I often forget to write things down as they're happening.
That's fair.
Is the server back up?
Oh yeah.
Let me try to reconnect. I vaguely remember you did buy a slave, but, like, I don't know what you would have done with them.
You were more just accompanying the guy to see where to help him with his plan to unite the tribes. You don't remember a second character who wanted to do that?
Uniting the elf tribes?
No, the bandit tribes.
Well, I'll save that for another day. In the meantime, Korganard receives a psychic message from Ten Pug's Temple. The people of Ten Pug's Temple have been trying to contact Korganard to ask him for help. So their message says that they are under attack at Ten Pug's Temple.
For frick's sake. We should probably get over there.
If you recall, Ten Pug's Temple was nearby to Dragoth City. And Dragoth had been sending his undead legions out, making forays
How far is
into
that?
the Nibene region. It would be 10 days' travel to the southwest. Maybe less.
Can they even hold out for 10 days? My god.
I don't know what we can really do about that, actually.
We teleport there? Korganite, can you teleport there?
To Ten Pug's Temple? I do know it well. I've traveled through there repeatedly. It's an allied area. Friendly people. Would you like to be teleported to Ten Pug's Temple? You're not going to have your airship.
I guess that's fine. I can get us back here in like a day.
Hey, I'm back.
It'll give them time to actually fix the damn thing.
All right. So, Will, you've been hanging out while Ringsight told you all about the legend lore of Densis. Apparently, Densis works for Daskanor of Elderik. He's actually subordinate to the big Sorcerer King bad guy. And all of the things he was doing were in service of Elderik. So you've made yourselves enemies of the Sorcerer King in this region.
Sweet.
It seemed like he was trying to usurp him, so I called bullshit on him working for him.
Well,
Well,
these
and we were hoping to make Elderic's Sorcerer King an ally.
he's an evil schemer,
Because
so plotting to make himself the king is just sort of par for the course when you're a bad guy.
yeah, I mean yeah. But what's the name of the Sorcerer King of Elderic again?
Daskinor.
Daskinor. I'm writing all this down.
So Daskinor does not like the party. He's very paranoid, and he's probably sending his troops to get you. So it's a good time to lay low. If you park your airship in the Hidden Valley and teleport out of the Kern region, he's going to have a hard time finding you.
I don't think that's our style. Daskinor.
I mean, frankly, if this guy just keeps running around messing with things, he does half the work for us. I would have never have thought to go into the Miordi, like all this. He conveniently took out the Overlord in there, and then we ultimately just stabbed the heart and took it for ourselves. He's not that powerful by himself if he can't even get one of his super spells off.
Well, stab the heart is understating it. It was over 500 damage.
True. But that was from ignorance.
Densis's superior was who?
Daskinor of Elderic, the Sorcerer King himself.
Oh, so Densis referred directly to Daskinor. Okay, never mind.
Yep, he teleported to Elderic and reported everything that had happened to his big boss.
These guys beat me.
I say, given his sneakiness, we give him a bit of room to breathe and let him get another plot off that we can disrupt later.
He's such a
tries to
rat.
attack us. What?
Such a rat telling on us. Isn't your town in danger right now?
Whose
my
town is in danger?
Did you get like a distress message?
That's
So-
Ten Pug's Temple.
Ten Pug's Temple is saying that Dragoth is attacking them.
Oh,
Well, shit.
not that
Well,
God,
okay.
what is he doing? What is the estimate time for Dragot to get to the temple?
Well, they reported that there were sort of scouting parties that attacked them, and they had to fend them off, and they worry that a more serious force is going to arrive any day now. But they don't have
Well,
a particular
no, they
timeline.
don't- Yeah, they don't have great ability to scout out. I mean, they have a very limited amount of forces and agents there.
Yeah, there's a few guards that are out in the dunes keeping a watch. They'll know if a large army arrives. They might have to pick up and flee.
Well,
You want to go with the ship?
do you think we could talk to what's his, let me scroll up. The bard. What's his name? Oh, I'm scrolling way up in my notes here.
From where?
Your bard? Soul?
No, the name of the
the bard in Ten Pug's
bard.
Temple?
Yeah, he had a bunch of toadies or roadies. What's his name? Okay, I'm sorry, I can't find it.
It was. Which one is it?
Whatever.
Bard. No, I actually have it right here. It's Umor. Umor, the Valor Bard, was hanging out at Ten Pug's Temple.
He was trying to I'm not. He was trying to Jessix the bard.
Oh,
There it is,
Jessix?
Jessix the bard.
Yeah.
Because Jessix was not Ten Pugs. That was, I mean, he was with us in Guisa now.
Maybe that's the one that Ringsight's thinking of. Jessix was kicked out because of he was like blamed for the death of a woman that he loved.
Right.
But But you
And then
sort
we
of
met the woman.
you patched up that situation, and he's sort of been accepted back into that group.
But that was back in Ten Pugs, wasn't it? Or am I
Yeah.
thinking of?
Yeah, he was in that region. It might have been the city just east of Ten Pug's
That's what it
Temple,
was.
Cromlin.
That's what it was. Cromlin, yes. That was. He was from Cromlin.
But he bounces back and forth between those two regions. They're not far apart.
Right.
He is a ranger, after all. That's his territory, his hunting ground.
Well, I'm hoping if we could send a message to Jessix and see how he's doing with all of that. Is that something that we can easily do? You guys, you Scions seem to have the ability to bring all of Athos closer together in your mind. Is that something that we can communicate with? Is Jessix able to know if Dragoth's armies are on the march towards Tempugs or Cromlin?
Can we get like the general map, Ninja?
Let's see.
I do envy your ability to communicate across the vast tablelands.
Oh, what? For magic?
The sending spells you.
Yeah, God-given powers. Well, you know, I'm sure there might be tattoos of that if you really wanted to, or some other ways for people like you to.
Also, how do we even know about this? How do we get informed about what's going on in Tempugs?
We have sending stones.
Is that how?
Psionic
No,
message.
Is that one time you?
Terrors and no. It's like a walkie-talkie.
Oh. How many sending stones do we have?
We have some in our group. I have some. Like I'll show you. Like I poke a few out, and I show you like these are to the leaders of many of the fire temples.
But here's the thing: if those aren't out on your belt loop, you can't hear them. If they're in a bag of holding.
Yeah, but that's for me to communicate with them.
Enough for them to communicate with us.
Well, unless I see that they're trying.
But well, we would know if they're in a bag of holding that's sealed up. It's a whole different dimension.
Yeah, but they don't count on me to go and rescue them. They're all in big cities.
All right, so this is Ten Pug's Temple right here.
Okay, here we go. And wait, where's?
Okay,
Cromlin?
we're up.
Oh, over here. Okay, to the east.
And we are like
Way north.
like here,
We're off the map.
or actually like around there,
Yeah, like another.
where Elderic is.
Yeah, Elderic is. Like
It's
where
right
that
by
green bag is.
No, it's right next to where the boat is.
No, it's
Or
off
the-
the map up
Oh.
north there.
Oh yeah. A little bit
You
north.
wanted the other map, so this is the Tablelands. This is way south.
Yeah.
So in terms of now, it was how long for us to get from Tyr to Elderic? It was like, was it more than a week?
Yeah.
How long was
So I did the calculations. In your dreadnought, if you took the airship, you could make it to Ten Pug's Temple in 8 days.
That's an awful lot to do on a whim. We could do a lot over here in Elderic if we stayed and worked. But again, we are here at the behest of Korganard.
Yeah, Korganard is a good guy, so he feels like we should help our allies. Ten Pug's Temple have been good friends of ours. They've helped us fight Dragoth and protect the Nibene region against the various Gith that were attacking there.
It is closer to Tyr. I mean, keep your wall, the allies that are close to you, the strongest. So fine. So Guisenel So we're heading south no matter what at this point. We have to go ahead and check in on this threat, because if it's true, that's more serious than whatever could be happening with Elderic.
So it's been an entire year since you did that Ten Pugs Temple mission, but I will remind you that in the bottom of Ten Pugs Temple, it was protected by Miorti and a horde of undead, and they were protecting a room behind various magical traps that could only be opened by the hand of a lawful good character. And once you got inside, there was a powerful artifact called the Ruby Heart, which was being protected by the ghosts. So if Dragoth attacks Ten Pugs Temple, there's a possibility they could get their hands on the Ruby Heart.
Was that a fire relic?
It was.
Was it?
But it's also the heart of Taraskir, the lion-headed half-giant god.
Oh, that place. Okay. No, you better go.
I vaguely remember that, yeah. Well, yeah, right. Grimoire's on board now, that's for sure.
I didn't even know it was a fire item. Alright, that's fine.
Well, militarily, I see the benefit. We got to make sure that this is safe. I do want to, I bid you please, can we send a missive, ascending to Jessix the Bard? Or the Ranger, I guess. He's a Bard, but also a Ranger.
Ringside?
Yeah, ringside, can you?
Yes.
I don't have that power. Study. Today?
Has he Jessix, has Jessix spotted any undead armies of Dragoth near Cromlin or Ten Pugs Temple?
All right, which power are you using?
I'll be
Message?
I was sending.
The sending spell?
Uh-huh.
Sending. I'll look the wording for sending real quick. This is the one where you send a 25-word message and they can respond, right?
Yes.
All right. So what's your message? 25 words or less. Type it out.
Ten Pugs is also awfully close to Nibene.
Yeah, what is Nimbine doing? Can they help with that?
It's a bit far.
What is it, like a 2 or 3 day journey, maybe?
Ooh.
He's got his hands full protecting his own area, fighting the forces of Gulg in the Crescent Forest. Plus, he used a lot of his power to fend off the Gith army.
Is this character knowledge, these Dre Templar laying around?
They're
That's
just
not
symbolizing that Dragos forces are scouting around the region. It's not an exact location. You've heard rumors that they're out there. So Ringsight says to Jessix in Cromlin, give us an understanding of when you believe the attack will come, numbers, strength, tactics. We've still got 10 words. What attack?
No, I like what I said.
By the Force. Is it? All right, fine. I'll just repeat your sentence.
Well, just have you seen large armies of Dragoth?
Friggin'.
All right. Yeah, that's within the 25. Okay, so Jessix can respond. He'll say, Cromlin is at your disposal will raise militia to defend the region against threats.
So he's
Please
saying basically we
send
got it.
backup.
Well, there you go. Okay. He's calling for backup.
So the forces of Cromlin will attempt to delay the forces of Draga so they can't overwhelm Tenpug's Temple before you can get there. That gives you some time. You could probably afford to take your airship.
Well, here we go.
All right. So, here in town, you needed to purchase food and water. So let's do that real
Before
quick.
making the trip back. Yeah, that's true. Which town are we at? Are we at one of the bandit kingdoms, or?
No. No, you're in Kern.
Okay.
The Hidden Valley Kern. All right, where's the shops? All right.
I kind of feel bad about leaving. We kind of messed some, rocked the shit of the bandit kingdoms, and then. Okay, we're out. Yeah. We just totally upset the power vacuum. Created a power vacuum over here, and then we're gonna say, "All right, we out."
You make a good point. Maybe I should do something about that.
What can we do? What do you have in mind?
Hmm.
I say as the airship is starting to list and turn, towards the south.
We can't.
twilight.
We were just gonna teleport, weren't we? We don't have to take the airship with us.
Oh. Well, okay.
How about we deputize our lads to engage in this business on our behalf?
The way I prepared it was for airship travel. Teleporting is not the best way to go.
Well, also, if we had to walk from Cromlin to Guisenau, I don't know how much time that adds for us, because okay, the airship can travel at what? Twice? 3 times the speed of marching? 5 times?
It goes 30 miles. 30 miles a day.
So it's about double marching, maybe.
It's faster, it avoids most of the terrain and random encounters, so it's more efficient to take your airship. Plus, it gives you air superiority, you can use it to attack down from.
Right.
And it's storage, in case you have treasures and you want to load them onto the ship. You don't have to worry
And
about
it's
carrying
nice, you don't have
capacity.
to, sweat on the ground like that.
So, Korganard says he could teleport you there, but it sounds like you could get the airship there in enough time to make a difference.
And the airship is also important because against armies, it does have ballistae,
Yeah.
right?
You got siege weapons. Comes in handy.
And what would the airship be used if we were to try to deputize them and have it be used as a patrol or something in the Bandit Kings? What would we be hoping to gain? Is it all about I guess supporting
Are there any people from the city that, because I don't think right now we have any of our crew members that actually use the ballistas. Usually we have to use them.
You did hire some people. So you've got Laurie, Curly, and Moe, the Tyrian ballista operators. And then you've got Shempy, the Mangonel operator.
Okay.
Larry, Curly, Moe, and Shemp. The Four Stooges.
yeah, nice. Which of the Bandit Kingdoms were we trying to go with? Was it the Village of Pillage with the Village of Monsters?
No. Ravage.
I don't think it was the Kiva.
Ravage.
Ravage was the most trader type, but okay, who was in charge of Ravage? I don't have anybody on that. But it was not Akiva. Akiva did not like us.
There's an image in the Discord. You can look at that.
Okay, I'll go for that. I got it.
Tara was asking about that earlier, so
Yeah.
that should help clear things up a little bit.
You got it.
Okay, well, anyway, the town has various foods and drinks that you can get. So, let's see, a pound of wheat is half a ceramic piece. So you get 2 pounds for 1 CP, which means you get, see if we had 2 zeros. So for 1 gold, you'd get 200 pounds of food. And 200 pounds of food will last you, I don't know, like 2 days.
Jesus. Doesn't sound, that's not very enduring.
Your crew is going through about 106 pounds of food a day and 53 gallons of water. Or 106 if you travel during the day.
I think someone needs to cut down the fricking steak.
You know what?
Remember that I don't
It
I
might
don't count towards either of
be.
that.
It might be less than that. I think that's the calculation when Akiva was on the ship.
Yeah, I don't take food or water.
Let me recalculate this. So you've got 4 players and 24 crew. It's 28. So it's actually 56 pounds. Sorry, 56 pounds because Akiva's not on there. 28 gallons of water.
And you heard me on me, right?
So it'll last 4 days if you spend a gold on 200 pounds of wheat. So you should probably get, I don't know, like 400? That would last you for an 8-day trip. Alright, so who wants to pay the 2 gold?
Huh. I got it. But you did hear me that I don't require food or water, right?
That's fine, but the crew does.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they will starve.
Just teleport them to the... Wait, can I plane shift to the astral plane still?
I imagine, yeah.
Is there anything up there?
There's nothing in the astral plane.
Dang.
Alright, so 56 times 8. It's going to be 448. So it'll wipe out the wheat and a few can't globules after 8 days of travel. Alright, so I worked it out. So, while you were at the palace, your hold was filled up with wheat, and some repairs were done on your ship. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Alright, so... They remove 21 points of damage from your ship.
Ooh.
Alright, so they patched it up a little bit. They repaired some of the rigging, some of the sails, and some of the wood where it got damaged. But your ship still has 173 damage out of its 920 hull points. So it's got a few holes in it, but it's probably going to make the trip without any trouble. Alright, so day 1, you set out. Your airship is flying. You're heading to the southwest. The weather is mild. You don't encounter anything in the air. You make camp and rest during the day, and then you continue traveling into day 2. Day 2, you are traveling across the forest that is west of Kern, and you encounter rain, which is going to surprise everybody. You don't get rain very often, but maybe you go through a cloud and there's some moisture and everybody gets wet, and it's kind of shocking in the normally dry desert heat.
Time to have a party. That's something that's a good omen. I'm
But
gonna dance with Juniper on the deck.
but also your lookout rolls a 17 and notices a party of Arakokra hunters flying through the rain clouds.
Ah. Well, we are on good terms with the Arakokra tribe. I'm not sure if it's the same tribe as the one to the north,
Yeah, this is the one from Winter's Nest.
Winter's Nest. So I would like to break bread with them.
All right. Do you wish to try to communicate with the party of Arakokra hunters? You send a
I think we
message?
should.
You're going to use your psionics?
I
You can talk to anybody you can see, right? One-to-one?
yeah, I would have to blow a dice on it to go ahead and reinitiate the psychic link. I can't. Maybe
I'll do it.
I can't speak Orin. Well, wait, aren't you a Terran?
Yes.
Yes.
I
Can you
can
speak with them?
fly.
You can fly, but can you speak with them? Do you speak a similar
Yes.
language as the Aarakocra?
Well, he
I
speaks
believe so.
telepathy. Everybody speaks telepathy.
Everybody?
Everyone speaks with their brain?
Well, I'm saying that the words that appear in your head through telepathy are, like, translated.
Yeah.
I only have telepathy after I initiate the link. I don't have full-on telepathy.
All right. So, Ringsight, what do you say to the Arakokra?
I'll just give a simple hail to them.
All right.
Hello, fellow birds.
The Arakokra hunters notice your airship and fly in your direction.
Would you care to sit in the air for a bit?
Sit in the air.
Flying, they can sit up here.
You cannot sit in
and
the
I'll
air.
go to the ground. What?
Yeah,
The air is not a perch.
I had to phrase this poorly. Summon air elemental.
I'm a.
I'll impress them with its power, and they can sit on it.
Well, I think we could share some pink globule wine and some mead.
Did you
hang on, I
did
got
you roll a religion test to see if you successfully summoned that air elemental today?
Ignore that. I have a better idea. I'll just cast Control Wind and make an updraft.
On them? Are you targeting them
I
with a
have mid.
spell?
I mean,
Well,
I'll
you're
put
just
it
gonna
somewhere
make
they can see it.
Well, an updraft is very nice if you're flying. You know, you can just go ahead and stop flapping your wings. It's
Yeah, it's like a big
very
sofa.
nice. Yeah, it kind of is. Not that I've really done a whole lot of hang gliding, but updrafts are really nice. That's a thoughtful way of.
Here, behold, the
that's kind
air
of a brilliant.
perch.
That's a brilliant use, I think, of the spell.
The Arakokra are going to scoff at you and say, "Wingless travelers, be gone from our lands. We are busy hunting."
But
Okay.
look, air perch.
Okay.
They didn't seem impressed.
Well,
Oh.
okay, we tried.
Remember, they are bird supremacists, and most of you don't even have wings.
What? I'm a bird.
Have you got your wings
Well,
active?
Yes.
All right. Well, you're the only one that they would even deign to talk to.
Wow. Whatever. All right. Freaking.
They're not fans
Dark
of you.
racism.
They're not fans of you two legs with your non-wing having.
You're just making me think of a Vanos gaming video now. That's all I can think of. You're not a real bird.
All right. Well, they're neutral, and I rolled a 15 on their reaction to you, so they're just sort of joking. They're mocking you a little bit, but it's playful, and then they
Oh,
fly off in,
wow.
in another direction. It wasn't mean-spirited, it's just like, haha, you don't even have wings.
They were annoying Japanese delinquents, and
Yeah.
not the Japanese
I'm out
delinquents.
here, you know, dancing with Junithu in the rainy cloud and waving around my kank wine, or kank mead rather. Being all gregarious in the twilight above the sands dunes passing below.
All right, everybody eats their wheat. Junithu's making lots of bread, I suppose.
Yeah. We've got it already ground to flour before we left.
Everybody drinks some water, eats some of their bread, hot baked bread. We go into day 3. Day 3 is really hot. You're flying over the rocky wastes, and you do not encounter anything in the skies. So, another day of hot bread and water, and into day 4. Day 4, a silt storm kicks up. So I'm going to need a piloting roll.
Can we get the maybe a little bit of magical assistance?
I will cede that situation to the air drake, who I need to actually name again. What name would the air drake like to have?
No, he doesn't know.
You have to name it.
No, but don't we have like more? Can't you like control weather a little bit?
The air drake controls wind at will.
So what's the weather like right now? Because it only like changes it slightly.
It's
So between the air drake.
a silt storm is brewing on the horizon, coming in from the east.
26 ninja.
All right, that's your piloting check.
Yep.
All right.
Between the piloting, the air drake, the air elemental, and control winds and control weather, we always have a tailwind. It's always motor power.
So let's see. You speed the
Can I
ship
do a-
up by 2 miles per hour. You turn it into the wind, and it accelerates your ship. And you're keeping ahead of the silt storm. The crew complains that it's getting hard to breathe. Everybody's going to start putting bandages around their faces and dipping them in water to keep the silt out so they don't get sick from the silt. It can be very deadly if you can't
The
breathe.
storm is going to tone down to a gale. The effect will take 30.
All right. Everybody roll a perception check.
Mhm.
21.
All right. With a 21, you're going to notice something.
Okay. What do I notice?
All right.
I got a dirty 20.
All right.
What do we notice?
A lightning bolt comes streaking down out of the sandstorm, and it's going to do 3d8 plus 4 damage to the ship.
What? Control weather.
14. 18
Oh,
damage.
that's not control winds, those are different.
Apparently this happens before the 30 ticks.
All right, so the lightning bolt blasts into the ship and creates a small fire on the deck. And because you rolled a high perception, you spotted where the lightning bolt came from, and there's a vague but very large, somewhat humanoid shaped the cloud where the lightning bolt came from.
What?
Oh, I'm gonna shoot a
There's a
fireball.
what shape?
I'm gonna shoot a
Humanoid.
fireball at it.
Sorry, the what?
Humanoid.
I'm gonna shoot a fireball at it.
Wait, on the ship?
No, in the clouds around us, in the silt storm.
Exactly. But it's gonna be one of the silent one.
All right, hang on a second. I'm going to roll initiative.
Yeah, it's time for me to get off this boat. Also, can I get an idea of how high up we are at normal cruising speed?
200 feet.
200 feet. Okay.
All right, so Orin is the first to react after the lightning bolt strikes the airship.
Yes. The first thing I want to do is activate. Okay. Also, time of day. Can you paint the scene a bit for me in terms of time of day? Well, obviously, it's a silt storm, but
It would be close to nighttime. You travel mostly during the night, and so this silt
Right.
storm is going to come in when it's dark, and it's going to be hard to spot until it's almost on top of you.
okay. And we've got moonlight or
Yeah, there is moonlight. There is
Okay.
not a lot of cloud cover, but the silt does obscure things a bit.
I leave Junithu. Give back my love and open the door and fly off into the night. You know, I can't go as a bat. I need to be stronger than that. But how far can I get from the ship before I go into the full silt storm? Like, you know, we've got this kind of eye of the storm around us of the, you know, control winds and the
You
Drake.
are on the periphery of the storm, so it's right at the edge.
Right, but the ship itself has an area of calm, you know, because of all of the, you know, the air Drake and the all the magic's involved. you
Yeah,
know,
control weather being
Control-
used to tone down the
all
storm.
that. Yeah. So air elemental, all that stuff. But I want to know how far out I can go. Basically, I want to go that far. I want to go to the periphery of it and get as close as I can. Also invisible.
All
I want
right.
to be invisible.
Well, the attacker is about 200 feet away at a bit of an angle.
Oh, so I can see him. Okay.
You cannot. Unless you... What did you roll on perception?
I did not, but here I go.
Unless you beat a 20, you're not going to spot him.
Why is this not letting me move?
However, Grimorn did spot him, so maybe Grimorn is pointing at it.
Well, I pointed at it with my fireball.
Yeah. You're just a little bit slow. You don't go first, so the best you can do is maybe say what direction it's in.
Okay, it's not letting me. There it goes. Finally. Gee whiz. All right. What was my. Let me roll. All right. Minimum roll is 26, by the way.
Oh, well, that's all it takes. So with the 29, you can also see it. So do you want to fly towards it? How fast can you go?
Only the regular 30, plus, you know, double move. But one of those actions is me going invisible. One of those actions is me getting off the, you know, out to the top of the deck, probably. Maybe another, so probably 30 feet from the ship at this point.
All right.
And that'll be my turn.
You dive off the ship, fly 30 feet.
Where are we?
Oh, by the way, I decided on a name for the air Drake.
Okay.
Butterfly.
Aw, yeah.
All right, Ringsight. It's your move. What do you do?
Hmm.
You've got a mysterious
I know
enemy
the
in the
cloud-
clouds shooting lightning bolts at you 200 feet away.
200 feet, you say?
Coming out of the silt storm to the east.
Uh, That's an interesting decision they made. One might even say a bad one. Okay, let me just grab the spell in question. It's quite a ways away. That guy went frickin' far.
Fortunately,
So he's
lightning
in a
bolt has a
cloud,
range
right?
of 300 feet.
If I use control winds, can I just blow the cloud away?
Nah, it's too big. The silt storm is like a mile wide.
Is the cloud directly above us?
It's to the east, about 200 feet away, moving in your direction. Slowly. It's being slowed down.
Interesting. Alright, then I know what I'm doing then. How about I just put a storm of vengeance on him?
Works.
All right.
So I heard you like lightning bolts. I got lightning
So I
bolts for your
gave him
lightning
some
bolts.
All right. Storm
Maybe
of
it-
Vengeance, 9th level conjuration. That is a big spell.
Yes, because I don't... You dare attack me in my element.
All right. A churning storm cloud forms centered on a point you can see, spreading to a radius of 360 feet. Lightning flashes in the area, thunder booms, and strong winds roar. Each creature under the cloud, when it appears, has to make a con save, or it takes 2d6 thunder damage and becomes deafened. All right.
Oh, that's probably gonna be me. He doesn't know I'm there.
Yeah, you went invisible and flew into it.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, it's not your fault.
What's your DC?
Like 19.
All right,
at worst.
DC 19 con
Yeah.
save.
Ain't no way. That's so. Yeah, here I go.
Yeah, it's tough for a thief. You want to roll the 2d6 for him? Ring sight.
I'll roll it.
Yeah. This is gonna be.
Friendly fire.
5. Thankfully, you don't have to speak or hear to talk.
Yeah. No, I'm deafened.
You're deafened. You take 13 thunder damage.
Got it.
Regardless, if they want to not die, they better frickin' book it. 'Cause
So
there's
ring
nowhere to
sight.
hide.
The target of your spell laughs at you. The booming laugh of the wind.
Why would you attack him with lightning?
Your spell had no effect.
For now.
It's probably a cleric.
All right. So, the creature moves in your direction. It's going to travel. Let's see. 60 feet. So now it's at 140. It's going to hurl another lightning bolt. Let's see, what's the armor class of the ship here?
Oh, hang on. Can I just send the air drake to go eat the guy?
Yeah, it can move in the direction if you want. Do you want him to
Yeah,
dash?
I'm just gonna send him off the butterfly. Go.
All right.
I choose you.
He can
Minions
probably.
over that way.
What was his movement speed? Like 80?
Let's check. Yes.
All right. So with a movement, he covers 80 feet. With a dash, he'd get 160 feet. Do you want him to dash to get close?
Yes.
All right. So butterfly. 160. All right. So let's see. The creature, it's going to approach Butterfly. That actually changes things a little bit. Instead of throwing a lightning bolt this turn, what it's going to do instead is it's going to approach Butterfly. And it's going to swirl into a vortex, requiring a DC 14 strength saving throw, which Butterfly can probably make that. Go ahead and roll that.
Butterfly, I swear.
On a failure, they'll take 3d8 plus 3 bludgeoning damage and be flung 20 feet in a random direction.
Well, I guess they won't be doing that.
What'd you roll?
19.
Oh, you made it. Alright, so Butterfly resists the force of the whirlwind buffeting its body. If the target is thrown, it has to make a dex saving throw. That didn't happen. If the saving throw is successful, the target takes half the bludgeoning damage and isn't flung away. Alright, so you still take half of 3d8 plus 3. So half of that is only going to be 6 damage. Alright, so your air drake will take 6 damage bludgeoning from the whirlwind buffeting its body, but is otherwise unaffected by it. Any creature that touches this enemy takes 2d6 lightning damage. Your air drake is immune to lightning, isn't he?
2d6 nothing damage?
Alright, so even getting close to this thing, it's crackling with electricity, but you're immune.
Alright.
Alright, well, that was the Storm Elemental, Grimoire, and you throw a fireball?
That was the what?
You stop telling us that, Ninja.
It's on the initiative ticker.
Oh.
It is.
It came with the storm to attack your ship. It wasn't just a mundane storm, but a somewhat magical one.
Living cloud of death.
Yeah. Chris?
I'm just, give me 1 second.
What's your DC? It's pretty high, right?
For me? Sorry. No, I might not do a fireball.
No? What do you do?
I want to cast planar binding on it
Oh, interesting.
and take control of it. When you guys are the easiest.
It has to be within 60 feet. He's currently not that close.
No? How far is he from me?
He moved into butterfly space, so he is at 160 feet.
Who's butterfly?
The juvenile air drake that Ringsight has as a pet.
Oh, I'm gonna fireball the shit out of it. Sorry.
What?
Your drink.
No, the air elemental.
The air elemental is occupying the air drake's space. It moved into its space and did a whirlwind attack, and it's still sitting on top of it. So, fireball would probably hit the air drake.
Rookie mistake. Drake.
But planar binding, that's a whole different story. But you would have to get closer.
Yeah, I can't do that. It's not gonna happen. I'd love to do a planar binding. That'd be awesome. I'm gonna do a fucking scorching ray then.
Okay.
and attack it directly, but with a strong one, which I got to still check the spell. Okay, sorry about that. Just give me a second here.
This thing only has armor class 14, so it's not that hard to hit.
First one. Critical hit with
Nice.
25 damage.
Okay.
27 with 20 damage. 28 with 24 damage.
Mm-hmm.
24 with 17.
All right.
36 with 23 damage.
All right.
25 with 18 damage. Have I done
6.
one more? 28 with 20 damage.
20. All right. The creature resists fire, but your fire bypasses resistance, right?
Yep.
So what's the total here? 3 and 7 is 10, plus 5 is 15, 23, 27. So, carry 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 147 damage.
Yeah.
It had 44 hit points. It dies.
Yeah.
That seemed.
All right. Well, you defeated the storm elemental.
Ringside, you should learn to control your air elementals.
Was my elemental? I don't know where he came from.
That's a problem.
Do you think that thing could be summoned by the King
Hang on, someone's
Elder?
at the door.
You ever
Gaston
been attacked by a fire elemental? No.
Uh,
Because I tell them to step down.
it is an elemental. It probably can be summoned.
Yeah, it could. It used to. Give me a second. I'll be back in 1 second.
All right. So that was day 4 of the Silt Storm. You defeat the elemental and continue on your journey. You cover 30 miles that day. You make camp, and then the next day you set sail again. The weather on day 5 is quite mild. You are flying over the area where the red silt horror migration is always happening. And so once again, you're going to spot a whole bunch of silt horrors migrating from the Silt Sea to the Silt Lake.
They were delicacies for the giants, right?
Yeah, giants love that stuff. But they are on the ground and you are in the air, so no combat. The next day, the weather is mild again. Everybody roll a perception. Let's see. Your spotter, he's got 24.
27?
27? All right. In the distance, you spot a glider.
I let, yeah. Oh, good.
It finally went through.
All right. So anybody that beats a 18 is going to spot the glider. So the glider
Oh.
keeps its distance, but it tails the airship, keeping an eye on it.
Oh, wow. How far away is it? Like quarter mile, or how far away do you think this thing is?
Yeah, hundreds and hundreds of feet. Maybe like 500. Close enough that he can use a spyglass to look at you, but not close enough to be targeted by anything.
As a bat, I would have a hard time keeping up, probably. Do you think if I change into a bat form, could I fly alongside him and see what's going on and come back, or
Well, he's keeping
Would
up
that
with
be-
the airship, so you could probably do that, yeah.
okay, then I will do that. I'm gonna turn into a bat and kind of loiter back and then kind of actually what I want to do is not come directly from the airship. I want to turn into a bat, go low first, right?
Are you trying to be stealthy?
I'm being stealthy. I want to not be a bat that flew off the ship. I want to be a bat that came off
All right.
from the ground. So I pedal my little wings as hard as I can and
All right.
kind of catch up to him. And I want to see what's going on. Key.
Okay. You look at the glider. There is a man on a glider. The glider's got some runes on it, and there's magical air gusts that are keeping it in the air. And he's barely steering it. He's just sort of hanging in it, and he's looking through a spyglass. And he's looking at the airship. And after a little bit, he says something like he's sending a psionic message. You can't quite make it out because you're not quite close enough to overhear. He's sort of saying it in hushed tones.
I would like to, in bat form, get on top of the glider before I change.
Okay.
So I'm gonna ride in the air wake of this glider and the runes, and if I touch the glider, if I perch on top of it, does anything happen yet?
How much do you weigh?
As a bat, a pound.
Nothing. Nothing happens.
Okay. Getting closer, do I see any letters of mark, anything that could tell where this guy is coming from or who he's working for?
You don't see any writing. You can't interpret the magical runes on his glider. But after a moment, he's going to send another psionic message, and this time it sounds like he's got a Dradge accent.
Oh. I'm
Now-
gonna peer over the edge as a bat still. Does he look draconic?
No. It's a man.
Oh wait, no, Dradge. Hold on, I'm still thinking of Aguistino. Okay, Dradge. Yes.
So
Well, we
you,
are kind of going over Dradge territory, aren't we?
you are flying over Ket, and Ket is a Dradgy town. So this might be a spy from Ket that's keeping tabs on your airship as it passes by.
Okay, I'm back.
All right, so Oren has found out that this is a spy from Ket, a Dradgy spy who's keeping tabs on the airship as it passes by.
Yeah, my sister.
The elemental.
Places the...
No, the elemental was before this.
From where?
The storm elemental was 2 days ago. This is
the
day
spice
6.
from where?
Dradge.
Where'd the spy come from? We're in the air.
Ket.
Yes, he came from a city, which is a Dragon territory, but I don't think we need to kill him necessarily. But we could send him. I could appear next to
Well,
him.
hold
and
on
say,
now. I'll be the judge of that.
No.
Spy for a spy.
Oh,
friend.
okay.
Open wide. and it's time to dig into his brain.
What's the
Oh.
range on your
You can do
effect?
that from there?
He's
The
500
tech
feet away.
thoughts,
Wow.
get over here.
He's 500 feet away.
Oh, I thought we
That's
caught
probably
him.
isn't it just
Cut him loose and let it fall.
I could take him to you.
I'd like you to do that. Could you just kidnap him for me?
I mean, I could kidnap him for you, but we kind of know he's just a lowly soldier working for his crown. I feel great about killing people just work. They're
Uh,
tyrants.
uh,
The telepath. I could just clip his wings and send him to the ground.
nah, whatever. What's he even spying on us for?
It's an airship.
Well, we are over Dragon territory, and they want to know what we're doing.
If you saw an airship,
Well,
you
I
would
suppose
keep tabs on it too.
Right. We could send a little message, fair greetings from Tyr. But we don't want that. We don't want everyone knowing that the Tyrians have an airship, I suppose. We don't want to put a target on our backs.
Whatever, let's just ignore him.
All right. So you haven't given yourself away. You remain hidden. After a little while, when the airship seems to be leaving the region around Ket, the glider will give up chasing it and turn back.
Hey, before he goes, I want to just stealthily appear next to him, flying and holding on to the bar, but as a full come out of bat form,
Uh-huh.
and just smile and wave.
All right. So a bat transforms into a man and waves at him as he turns to bank away back to town.
Yes,
Let's see.
and I'll fly off into the night towards the airship. Using my boots at this point, not the bat form,
All right.
because I have some time for that. But blow him a little kiss and a wink, and then fly off.
All right. So, that was day 6. And day 7, you are flying real close to...
That was fun.
Real close to here. You see on the map here? The southern end of the Bay of Moray.
Right, gone.
Yeah. So you're getting pretty close to Rom at this point. And you're flying...
Well, we can't go... Whoa. We can't go straight over the Bay of Moray?
Well, you're trying to go here. And this is your
okay, I
path.
guess so. All right.
If you're taking a straight path from where you were in the current region, it kind of brings you straight across these mountain peaks here to the east of Rom. And then you're going to fly out over the Silt Sea, and then you're going to arrive at Ten Pugs Temple on the far shore. But not until tomorrow. So today you're flying over the mountains here at the Gauntlet. And...
I'm sorry. Finish your thought.
all right. A group of large winged creatures launches itself from the mountain peaks and begins to fly towards the airship. Gaining on the airship, they're a little bit faster.
I'm going to ride the air. Does anyone have an invisibility spell?
Your spotter doesn't notice them right away. He's not paying attention for a couple turns. They get closer.
I can be a spotter.
You want to roll it? See if you can spot
Yes,
them.
I But one thing I was going to say was while we fly over Dredge, at some point I would like to stop into my Dunais and ooh, 35.
35.
That's almost max. But
Is the Civil War still raging in Rom, by the way?
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure. But I want to stop by some of my contacts in Dredge and see how things are going against Tectotitlae.
Okay. Well, the airship travels by night, so during the day, if you skip sleeping, you would have 8 hours where you could have gone into Dredge and done stuff.
Okay, that's what I'll do.
All right.
We can
Yeah, we
work
can
that
sort
out
that
later.
out. Just figure out what all you did, who you talked to,
Right,
and we can update their commands, their orders.
right. But as far as these winged creatures, they're large, they're gargantuan.
They're pretty large winged creatures flying up towards the airship. They appear to be wyverns.
Well,
Meat back on the menu, boys.
and also I need all that poison.
Let's let them get closer, then frickin' trash them.
Okay.
I was wondering how I was feeding my air drake.
Alright. Where did I put this encounter at? Trying to find it. One moment. Why? Here it is. Okay. That did not load. Shit. Okay. Hey, Chris.
Yep.
I think I'm going to need a token. Let's see if I can find the image. I'm gonna need a custom token. This one here, and then I'll get you the link for the image in just a moment.
Where did it show up? Where did it show up?
It hasn't showed up yet. You'll have to wait.
No, on the table. Like, are you opening?
Yeah, but a prompt should pop up automatically.
Yeah, where on the table?
It's on the
Where
airship.
you put it. Is it? No, well, tabletop just fucking crashed.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Fucking Kevin. Like tabletop just shut down. I don't know.
Alright, so in Discord, this is the image here. My wyvern image. When the table comes back up, just put that on a tile. Excuse me. When they get a little bit closer, you're going to see that these wyverns have riders on them. You're being attacked by a gang of wyvern riders.
That's impressive.
Ooh.
I want to give. Yeah, I kind of want to give you guys a job. That's impressive by itself.
Alright, so you see there's 4 of them coming in fast, and there's another 2 that are further out that are going to arrive 1 turn later. So a total of 6 wyvern riders coming in hot.
I'm gonna send one a sending spell.
Alright, what do you say?
Well, they're from Rom, aren't they?
You are close to Rom, so that's a good guess.
I have a job opportunity for you, if you'd like to not be random bandits stealing to live.
Okay, so that's the message where they can send a response. Let's see. What does he want to say? He's going to
There you
say,
go. The table's up, by the way.
I am Sarish Vic, Sky Captain of the Breakshore. That's 10. I claim your ship in the name of Ram. All right. You have your response. They seem to be pirates. They want to commandeer your vessel.
Gosh darn it. We'll have to club them all to death. Or unconsciousness, whichever comes first.
All right.
Did everyone update their Steam?
I did.
It didn't update. It didn't need to do any updates for me. I don't know.
Did you do a manual just in case?
How do you do it manually?
You open Steam page and then click on Steam at the top left. And then
Check
you'll
for
have
Steam client
Steam.
updates.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, okay, there it is. I got you.
Yeah, this game is really finicky when it comes to that.
They just updated like the engine that Tabletop Simulator uses. They updated the whole engine, so it could just be buggy.
Did they?
Yeah. If you look at the
Haven't
last
seen
update note, like when you log in, it's got an update note that says they updated to like version 6 of what's the not Unreal, what's the other one? The other game engine that everyone uses.
I don't know.
Well, anyway, it's that other engine that isn't Unreal. Alright, so let's see. Kiryu and Mordok are further back. They don't arrive on turn 1. Larana, Sarish, Jurok, and Taleza arrive on turn 1. Alright, so they begin combat with a tactical dive, so they're going to cover a lot of ground. They move really far during that initial rush. And then I'm going to roll initiative. Alright. Well, wait a minute. I have an extra token on the board. Okay. Oh. Alright, so the Wyvern Riders cover a lot of distance with a dash, and then Orin.
Yes.
So everybody on the ship is screaming, Wyverns! They're attacking! They're diving to attack! You get to see the riders with their bows drawn.
Can I sneak attack with the ballista?
I'm afraid not.
Yeah.
Oh. What?
It's not even an attack roll, it's a skill check for aiming.
We've all seen the the video, I think. Alright, so what I would like to do is, and maybe there's a chance I could dismount one of these guys. That would be pretty challenging.
You could try.
Because they're gonna go ahead and jump up and make an attack, right?
They're getting close enough to fire their bows down on the crew.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and do this. I'm gonna go invisible. Get up into the air with my boots, and ready in action to try to. I'll go after Jurek up here. I'm gonna go ahead and try to. When he comes close enough, I'm gonna intercept and sleight of hand disengage him from whatever. I'm guessing he's got some kind of saddle.
Well,
right?
they're probably 80 feet away from the airship, so I don't think you're gonna be able to do all of that in one turn.
Not this turn. Okay, so I'm just gonna try and get close. I'm invisible. I'm getting close.
All right.
Okay.
So, one action to go invisible, and then bonus
more to get
action and a movement to dash in close.
Yep. Okay.
Did you approach the leader?
Is that the leader?
Sarishvek. He's the one that spoke.
Oh. Okay, then I would like to probably not go after the leader.
All right.
He's
We
gonna
got
be the hardest to
Hang on a second. So, let's see. Who do we have? You've got this guy,
Well, no,
Joruk. If
no,
you look
you're
in the
right.
Discord, you've
I
got
was gonna go with Jaruk, but
you got
you
Joruk,
know what though?
Taleza.
No. I do want to go for the leader because that's my character's MO. Is get the sergeant, get the officer out of, and then give all the soldiers a chance to not be killed. So I have to do that.
And one of them's a woman, and the last one is the leader. This guy.
Uh-oh, he's got a lot of scion tattoos.
All right, so these are the four that have approached to attack. The one with the eye patch looks very mercenary. The other one looks like an albino. Then you've got a woman with a patchwork suit of armor with a bunch of heraldry on it. And then you've got the leader with all of his tattoos looking like a mastermind. All right, they're coming in hot, and they're screaming a battle cry, "Surrender your ship!"
Well,
The airship crew, they're gonna get off some shots. So let's see.
It's an 18 on the roll to issue.
Laurie, Curly, Moe, and Shempy, they're all gonna fire their siege
How the
weapons.
frick are you naming these bits?
Laurie rolls a 1. The ballista goes wide and hits nothing. Curly, 13 does not hit. Moe. Ooh, Moe rolled a 19 plus 5 is 24. Moe hit. Let's see, that was ballista 3 with a cold enchantment. It's going to do 4d10 or 20 piercing plus a d4 cold. I'm going to roll that d4, so it does 22 damage. Let's see here. Okay, 22 damage to Joruk with a ballista bolt, and it does some cold damage, and his wyvern does not like that at all.
What elemental are they?
The wyverns? No element.
Just a lizard type. Okay.
Alright, so that was the airship crew. The mangonel didn't hit. It goes wide, and its ball falls 200 feet to the ground. Alright, morgue.
A morgue. Earthquake.
What?
Wait, why aren't we fighting the Zilla thing?
You said an earthquake?
Yeah, just
Why would Earthquake do anything?
He's doing
to
a funny.
flying creatures?
He thinks he's being funny. Yeah.
okay.
I don't know what kind it was.
Let's. Are these beast flying creatures?
They are wyverns. I think they count as dragons.
Oh, okay, so control beast. Dominate thing. Is it still stormy or no more?
Nah. It is not stormy at all.
I will.
Is there a big distance between each of them?
Yeah.
Do I need to
So-
command the crew to shoot the ballistas at the wyverns, or do they just do that on their own?
I just did that. They have their own initiative there, so I had them take their 4 attacks.
Okay. Then I will do call lightning,
All right.
and I will strike them with a lightning bolt.
Yeah.
They're within 120 feet of the ship.
Yes. They're all about 80 feet from the deck of the ship.
Perfect. I will try to strike the one that's already damaged. So please roll me a DC 24 dex saving throw.
He fails.
Okay, please take
Only a 15.
3D. Forget if I have a no, no. Oh, the rod does give me extra magic damage, so they take 19 lightning damage.
19. All right. All right, Joruk is injured by that. He does not like it. All right, Grimorn.
So, Oren, where are you standing right now?
You don't know. I'm invisible. Unless you can see invisible, though.
The leader has been hit a few times. Huh?
Actually, Joruk was targeted instead of Sarishvek.
Who's Sershbek? That's the leader?
Sarishvek is the leader with the tattoos and the bald head. Joruk is the eye patch dude.
Oh, and the images there.
Yeah, I posted them in the Discord.
So those are like the Drake riders.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like a defiler.
You'll notice I gave them all NPC images and names. So these are not scrubs. These are fairly powerful mercenaries.
Oh crap! I got
Mercenaries.
names.
Which one Morg attacked again?
Jarek.
The one that's already wounded.
Already wounded. How bad? Like, does he look quite wounded or?
He's not bloodied yet. You can't tell.
Oh wait, are there people or humans riding these wyverns?
Yes. If you look in the Discord, I've posted pictures of the 4 guys that you can see riding these wyverns.
I'm gonna shoot a fireball to the one that is wounded.
Alright, Jurek has the eye patch. He's the one that's taken some damage. Got hit with a ballista bolt and a spell.
DC. 25 now.
Fail.
Let me choose the level. Just gonna do this one. We had a rest since the last fight, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, just wanna make sure.
Oh, okay then.
We'll be re-rolling ones and five and twos. Ooh, one, two. See. Greater than 4, yeah. Plus 6. 59 59 damage.
Alright.
Fire damage. On the wyvern and the dude.
Do the Wyvern Riders basically have one shared health pool, or like you could take out the Wyvern and the pilot will just fall with the Wyvern?
Yeah, it's a shared health pool. If you defeat one, you defeat them both. Alright, ring sight. It is your move.
How many are left remaining?
6. Although Jurek looks like he's about to fall out of the saddle and his wyvern is about to die. That last
he
magic
above
hit
our ship,
walloped
like-
him. Yeah, they are 80 feet above and a little bit out. They're diving down towards the deck at a high rate of speed.
Is this accurate that 2 of them are just sitting in the far away back away from the ship?
So 4 of them arrive on turn 1, 2 of them arrive on turn 2. So those ones back there haven't gotten here yet.
You said they're diving?
Yes, they approach from high above the airship and they dive down. So they are at a
I would
steep angle.
downdraft them to just make them all freaking sink. But I'm not sure how actually effective that would be, because I feel like they just turned a bullet smacking our ship. So I'm gonna since you were so generous as to give them names, Psychic Lance.
All right, you shoot a psychic glance at who?
The weak one.
The injured one?
Yes.
All right.
And I would like the air drake to catch him without killing him.
All right, what's the DC on your spell?
19.
What is it, wisdom?
Intelligence? He said, confused. Intelligence.
Oh, well, that's not a good save for him. He fails.
What a shame. 28 damage, get down here.
All right. You take out Joruk. His wyvern craters to the ground.
Oh, could I catch the wyvern as well, actually?
The wyvern is size large, and your air drake is unable to slow its descent very much.
Let me just check something before my turn's over. Where is that power I had? It's in here somewhere. Oh well, I'll deal with that next turn.
Alright.
That'll be it for me.
Lorana screams, Joruk, no! You bastards!
Oh, grow up. He's fine.
Yeah, you came at us. I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, so Sarish Vek is going to do focused aim. Which gives him bonus damage if he hits. He's going to use a bonus action to enter a hyper-focused shooting state. Gives him a bonus on ranged attacks and a bonus damage. His action is going to be a bursting arrow. Alright, so he fires a bursting arrow and he aims it so that it's going to hit Morg and Grimorn in a blast radius. So he's basically like targeting the deck, which is a pretty easy shot to make, and he succeeds. And it's going to explode, dealing 2d6 force
Do we have dex saving
damage.
throw?
Sorry, what?
Do we have to make a dex saving throw for the AoE, or
No, it doesn't have a save. It just says 2d6 force damage to target and all within 10 feet.
okay?
Alright, so it's 2d6 plus 4. 4,
We have
5,
our
6, 7,
heroes,
10,
right?
11. Yeah, you do. So it's 11 force damage.
Cool.
And, oh wait, he did focused aim, so add another 10. So
Eh.
21 total damage. Alright. He can only do that a few times a day. Alright, so then Lorana is going to... She's going to target Grimorn. She throws a hunter's mark on Grimorn with a bonus action.
On whom?
Grimorn, you.
Oh. Interesting.
And she's going to fire 2 shots. Let's see, what's the bonus to hit here? Plus 10? Alright, so 29. Does the 29 hit?
Yep.
And the other arrow was only a 15. That does not hit. Okay, the hunter's mark adds a d6. The arrow does a d6. We're adding 9. Okay. 23 damage. All right. Taleza is going to land the wyvern here on the deck. And the wyvern's going to step down onto the deck here, and it's going to make a stinger attack against one of your crew members. An 18 hits for 2d6 plus 4 piercing damage. I rolled low. It only does 8 piercing damage. Plus poison damage. Let's see, 7d6. This is not good for your ballista operator. Larry's about to get badly poisoned. 29 and 8. 37 total damage.
I have one of the clerics to heal him.
Yeah. You want to give an order to, like, Heliod? Have him do it?
Yeah.
Alright. So, Larry goes down. I'm pretty sure that was all his hit points. That poison knocked him out. He's probably going to die pretty soon if he's not tended to. And then the rider is going to take 2 shots with a bow. Morg, I've got a 28 to hit you and 18... No, 17. The 17 doesn't hit, but the 28 does, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright. They're going to also Hunter's Mark on you with a bonus action. So, the arrow does 5, the Hunter's Mark does 3, plus 9. So that's 17 damage, and they're going to... No, I think that's it. They already used their bonus action.
How much damage did they already?
They did 17 damage. Alright. Marduk and Kiryu arrive on the scene here. With the rest of their movement. And then, Orin. Alright. You are at the leader. He's on his wyvern. He's got a really nice saddle that he's sort of strapped into.
What I'm trying to do is get on his back. So this is kind of like a grapple, I think it's going to be. I want to loosen his catch, right, and do a shove, basically. So actually, I don't need to grapple. I can just sleight of hand.
Roll a sleight of hand,
and then shove.
I'm gonna roll a perception to see if he notices, but he does not.
I'm trying to see what that is. Okay, got it. I only have one. I don't have expertise in that. But minimum roll is 21, and I've got a 29.
All right.
Matter of fact, if it helps, I'll throw a dice at it, but I don't know if that matters. I'll throw a dice at it. There you go. Add another 10 maximum, so
All right.
39.
So you successfully unhook the saddle and push him out of it. He's going to use a reaction to do a graceful dismount. If you can roll a DC 15 dex save. He rolls a 12, and he's got plus 4. So he does make it by 1. Graceful landing says that he can land on a nearby surface. So I'm going to put him on the deck of the airship here.
Fair enough. Okay. So what I'm envisioning is I fly up next to him invisibly, pull the release catch on his belt for his saddle, strapping him in, and then shove, like with my momentum, into knocking him off. He expertly grabs along one of the straps, swinging around the bottom of the neck of the wyvern, and swings back onto the deck.
Yep. Sounds about right. All right. Well, the airship crew, you've still got 3 siege weapons. So Curly misses. Mo, that might hit. No, it doesn't hit. It was close. And the mangonel, that's a 16. It missed by 1. Armor class 17. So that stone flies past the ear of Lorana narrowly
Just so
missing
you
her.
know, next turn I'll be doing handle animal to try and calm this wyvern.
Okay. All right. Your airship crew is taking their shots. Morg, what do you do?
All right. I am going to use my bonus action to use Draconic Transformation because that arrow freaking hurt. And I roar at them and use my breath weapon attack. I fly to the edge. And how far apart are these guys?
Let's say 50 feet apart. This
Okay, it's a
one's
60-foot
closer to the airship
cone.
than that one is. You could probably get
It's a
the
60-foot cone.
you could get this and this in the same shot.
Okay. And so they have to do for deck save.
Fail, fail.
They taking force damage, 33 points of force damage,
Ouch.
and that's my bonus action. As my action, I will then hold out the Rod of Rulership and command all of these people within 100 feet of me to leave our ship alone. We have already killed one of you. There needs to be no more bloodshed.
We haven't,
DC
actually.
15 wisdom save.
All right.
He's still alive, actually.
This one?
Lorana rolls an 18.
Okay.
I think that one.
They have +2, so that's a 20. Sarish fails. Kiryu, 13. That's a fail. Morduk, 10. That's a fail. And Jorik is dead. So the only one that made it is Lorana.
I thought I was trying to save Jorik.
Is this one leaving?
Charmed. Alright, so you've convinced Sarish and Marduk and Kiryu to abandon their attack. But Lorana
Marduk's
shouts
delayed.
at them and she says, "Idiots! Continue the attack! What are you doing?" And Taleza over here, Taleza rolls a 12 and fails.
Yes.
Can I heal the dude who I brought down?
Nah, he fell 200 feet to the earth and died.
I thought that's why I asked if he was above the ship. I was trying to keep him alive.
Well, the wyvern's too heavy to stop its descent, and the fall is almost instantaneous.
Dang it.
Alright, so you have convinced them not to attack your airship anymore. So, let's see. What will they do? So, once they're charmed, what do you say?
Charmed?
Tell us why you're attacking us and leave us alone.
Alright. Sarish is going to say that, hang on a second, where's my notes here? He says, "We are riders of House Isham, a minor noble house, known for its cavalry and rom. The Civil War splintered our leadership. The Outriders were abandoned, unpaid, and declared expendable. We were bitter and exiled. He wants to take over Rom, and he thinks that an airship is a kingdom-changing prize. If he had this airship, he'd be the master of his realm here."
I'm gonna send him a sending spell.
Okay, so they're just like selfish bandits essentially. They're not.
They
I thought you said they were mercenaries, like they were hired to attack it.
they are like mercenaries because they are former soldiers, Rom is in civil war, so there's various factions. There's no like official army of Rom. And when their payments stopped, they became kind of like bandits.
I have sent the bandit leader a sending spell.
Yeah.
It is in the chat.
You say, I sense there is good in you. My comrades are not as trusting as I. Do us a great boon, and your friend lives again. Well, he's charmed, and he's been ordered not to attack the airship. So.
I'm not talking about the charm. I'm talking about I want his actual opinion.
Well, he can't really give it because he's charmed.
Oh. Dang it. Alright, well, does he want his friend to be alive?
Well, yes.
Okay, how about this?
What is the boon you're asking for?
Yeah, he's confused. Like, what do you want from me?
Primarily, serve us for a bit. That's the main suggestion.
Okay, so for the second time, you're making an offer. Work for us instead of fighting us. Let me
Your
roll.
skills would be very valuable, and you would be appreciated very much where I come from.
All right. Well, you're not the one that's got him under a rod of rulership, so he doesn't have to obey your orders or anything.
I wouldn't dream of it. I'm very glad that he's not.
He kind of sneers at the idea of working for anybody else.
Alright, well, you don't have to work for us. You can just work with us over where we live. And also, your friend gets to be alive, which time's kind of ticking on that, actually.
Are you saying this, like, just telepathically? Like, the others can't hear it?
Nah, I was kind of gauging his reaction beforehand, but I'll say it out loud now.
Alright. Lorana hears you say that you can bring their dead comrade back to life. And that convinces her, and she implores Sarish. And then Sarish rolls higher, so Sarish agrees. All right.
Excellent. That said, you will need to do us like 300 gold worth of service after this.
All right. You have the
ceramic, right?
you have the temporary
Ceramic.
alliance of a squadron of Wyvern Riders.
Grimoire and the Phoenix Flames. We're bringing the bandit back to life.
He's making promises on your behalf to get your god to resurrect the dead.
And then they'll do us a revivify worth of services.
So they've been charmed by the Rod of Rulership, and Lorana cares for Jarek, so if you bring him back from the dead, she'll be more loyal. She's the only one that wasn't charmed, so if you can convince her, that'll bring them all around.
Hey, Chris,
guy's
look at the
falling off.
message I said. Look at the message I sent in the Dark Sun chat. To the bandits. Yeah, in Discord.
What is he, Darth Vader? You sense good in him?
No, that's not what Darth Vader says. I forget who exactly says it.
Yeah. I didn't show these images on stream, so on stream, this is Sarish, the leader of the Wyvern Riders. This is Teleza, the albino.
Wyvern Rider is one of those terms that sounds like in your head like it should be cooler than how it sounds out loud.
This is Joruk, one-eyed Joruk. And then this is Lorana. Lorana wears a tabard of various houses from Rom of all of the people that she's killed. It's kind of a neat little embellishment. A little bit of Rom detail. Like, she literally wears the livery of all of the other houses that she's murdered members of. It's like a morbid trophy.
It needs a resurrection.
Yeah, Joruk needs one.
Yeah, I'll do it.
And then after that, you are greeted by Kiryu. Kiryu is a Ganassi.
You.
He is a Ganassi. So he is not human. And Marduk.
How did he get here from that Yakuza game?
Alright, so I guess I can give you a little background on these characters. They are fugitives from Rom's civil war, men without a homeland. They're somewhat desperate for food and metal. They see things like the airship as an opportunity for riches. They want various things: revenge, wealth, power, purpose. They fear insignificance. Okay, so Sarish Vek, Sky Captain of the Breakshore. He is a lean, bald Ramite with ritual blue throat tattoos and a silver ring through his nose. He's calm under pressure and speaks quietly. Then there's Lorana, of the Broken Lances. She's got long raven hair braided with wyvern fangs. She wears a stitched patchwork tabard of defeated Romish houses. She's sardonic, fatalistic, but fiercely loyal to the band. She's already lost 3 brothers in the war, and she would hate to lose any more of her allies. Kiryu Dust Drinker is a silt-hardened Ganassi with pale, cracked skin. Like sandstone and glowing blue eyes. He's quiet, twitchy, and speaks in half-whispers, and he is obsessed with the sky. He believes that the elemental winds have chosen his raider family. He sees the airship as a divine challenge. Joruk Three Bolts, after he is resurrected from the dead. He is a scarred juggernaut with 1 ruined eye. He wears mismatched armor, painted silt gray. He's gruff, impatient, and he relishes a clean shot. He's the most mercenary of the others, and the most willing to fight on behalf of your group if he's paid well. He wants coin, tools, metal, and slaves. Taleza the Pale Sirocco is an albino Ramite with windburned cheeks. Her eyes are always scanning the horizon. She has a detached, almost prophetic personality. Hates the waste of life, but raids mercilessly. Taleza claims she saw a vision of the airship falling from the sky and believes fate demands that she fulfill the storm that was foretold. Some sort of divination from Taleza. Maybe that's a future event that has yet to come to pass.
I don't like the curse of doom, the prophecy of destruction now hanging over our ship.
And last out of the group is Mordok Asham, last son of House Asham. He wears the half-burned sash of House Asham. Keeps his wyvern scales polished and adorned with Romish motifs. He is vengeful, intense, and carries himself like a fallen noble. He wants revenge on all the nobles for abandoning his family during the Civil War.
Hey, you have that in common.
Right. So these guys are all 10th level.
Oh. That changes things.
They're 10th level, 6 levels in Arcane Archer, and 4 levels in Hunter Ranger.
Oh, you guys that was a horrible attack then. You could have done way better than that. I castigate them for not attacking us properly.
Well,
Never had a chance.
They never had a chance. I mean, can you imagine being a 10th level character going against a squad of 20th levels? Like, come on.
I mean, they're rangers. They could have, I don't know, attacked the underside of the ship or something.
Well, they got as close as they could. They had to get close enough to fire their bows, and once they did, they actually did land a hit, which is pretty impressive considering the armor class that Grimoire's got.
Oh, right. Speaking of that, I need to go cure our dying stooge.
Alright, so you're going to heal your wounded man. He is on death's door. Larry took quite a hit from the wyvern's poison. You can see his veins turning black as he writhes in pain.
Nope,
I want to collect some wyvern poison if I could.
Oh, none of the wyverns died.
Right.
You can still collect it, I think.
Yeah, I
That's
don't
what I
think they
want.
would appreciate that.
No,
I
I'm gonna
mean,
cure. I'm gonna lay on hands the riders a bit.
but we didn't kill them. I mean, they in some sense they owe us our lives, plus the charming effect.
We roughed them up a bit. Yeah, but I
We
can
did.
still help them anyway.
Yeah,
I like your guy.
they were unaware how powerful you were, so they were caught off guard by that. Against lesser enemies, they would have dominated. They have a lot of long range, high damage attacks if they could get them off.
Hmm. I'm going to invite them inside for a lovely meal.
Huh.
All right. Well,
You're part of our crew now, and we treat our people right.
okay, so that's day 7.
I say.
Oh, we're
with
almost there.
disgusting.
During day 8, you were crossing the channel over the Silt Sea, and then you approach the shore late into your travels. So it's nighttime when you arrive near Tenpug's temple, but your airship is going to be spotted and a message is going to be sent from the ground. You're going to find an encampment. Tenpug's people are encamped several dunes away from the temple. Their message says, "We had to fall back. We had to abandon the temple. There were too many." So,
Are they
do you
just
want to
holding the temple?
Too many.
do you want to stop here and meet
they
with
said-
Tenpug's band, or do you wish to continue on to the temple?
Wait, you said that they fell back from the temple. You said,
Yeah, they abandoned the temple. They didn't want to fight.
but the temple is where the Ruby Heart is.
Yes. So the temple is currently occupied by Dragoth's forces.
That's a problem.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Like, they're occupying it. They didn't just like try to destroy the buildings and then move on and keep marching.
Nope.
No, because you know that. Okay, come on. Everyone's on the same page here. They know what's up.
They're trying to crack the vault so they can take the Ruby Heart. But it's going to take some
Right.
time to figure that one out. It's not easy to get in there.
What was the thing with the ruby heart again? Like, if it gets destroyed or something, it causes some destruction.
Grimorn hit it with his sword, and it unleashed a tremendous wave of damage and destruction. So it contains a tremendous amount of godly power, and if you crack it open, that power will be unleashed. So you can strike it if you've got an artifact, but you might not survive breaking it if you succeed. It's already got 4 damage on it, and a little spider crack on one side. So, what do you want to do? Do you want to stop and talk to Tenpug's band, or do you want to continue to the temple?
Well, I guess we could ask for a moment. Is it simply troops, or is Dragoth here? What are we up against as we continue marching towards?
Hang on a second. Notes. Where are my notes? Notes. This is a real problem. I've got my notes in 3 different spots. Alright, so Tenpug's band, they're going to tell you, we engaged the enemy, and they were overwhelming. They were too powerful for us. We gave it a good shot, but we had to fall back. They were undead Dre, and all of them were Defiler wizards.
This is the same group that we gave the undead slaying giants thing, right? I guess it kills giants and then turns into undead soldiers.
Maybe? I forget. No, it wouldn't
So
affect
that
an
was
undead Dre.
that was Orin, mercenary captain.
Mm. So, a large force of Dre skeleton mages. Undead wizards have entered the temple. And the members of Tenpug's band, they're going to tell you they were no ordinary undead. They were hurling spells, and each one of them was wielding a powerful wizard staff.
Oh.
Interesting.
Well, okay.
So you were up against a small army of undead defiler wizards.
Sheesh. Okay. That's helpful. So what I'm gonna do is before we go in there, before we go into the temple, I need to make sure I put my protection from evil on, and I'll keep it running.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So, Tenpug's people are all pretty scared. Undead wizards, especially defiler wizards, that's horrifying.
Yeah, that's giving me some pause. I mean, I don't know if they're all as strong as Densis, but it could be bad.
Well,
They hail from an old time where magic was strong.
I will tell you they're not as powerful as Densis. Densis is definitely boss tier. These are
Yeah.
minions of Dragoth at best. But there are a lot of them, and they're occupying the temple.
Yeah.
So what's your strategy? What's your plan? What do you want to do?
Well, we need to go in there fast because time is of the essence. They're already
All right.
in the temple.
Rally the temple troops. We have brought the cavalry in.
Yeah, they can come in behind us and clean up.
All right. Yep, I've got their stats. So if they need to do anything, they can get in some attacks.
Well, yeah, we'll basically make a beeline for the vault, and they can go ahead and secure, the areas to the sides
All right.
after we take out the main force.
All right. Well, you go to the temple. When you get to the temple, the doors are wide open and there's nobody inside. Normally, the place is a bustling hive of activity with all of the merchants and traders and various people that hang out there, but now it is a fairly abandoned temple, and you're able to make your way to the side chamber and past all of the ancient murals, and you get to the ladder that descends into the lower levels. When you get to the lower levels, there are two entrances. There's the north and the south entrance. Both of them connect in the middle, where there's a large pipe that goes into the mountainside. And this is all like underground, so it's like a sewer almost. You're like down in a sewer, and there's like a big round tunnel that goes into the catacombs. And I have a battle map for the catacombs, but I don't have it queued up. We should probably do that next week because we're pretty much out of time here. It's like 11:48 already. It's going to be a whole thing. Going into the temple, and dealing with all these wizards.
Right.
Sorry, my brain's kind of. I've been on a bit of a downturn since before the game started, and I've managed to will myself to attention.
Well, we can end it a little bit early there, because
Yeah.
we're at a good
That's
endpoint.
kind of a cliffhanger, though. That's a cliffhanger. Yeah.
All right, let me pack the table here.
What else do I have that's anti-magic?
Yeah, do you still have counterspell tattoos?
That's what I've been doing, looking through what I've got available to me.
Feel like you've burned through a lot of your tattoo resources and haven't resupplied them in a while.
No, no.
Just like the party in general, I mean.
Yeah. I don't see the tattoos on here, actually.
Let's see what's going on Twitch. Yeah. No viewers.
Oh, well, hold on. Actually, there is one more. There's two more things okay. I was getting focused on the tactics of, going through my items and stuff. But actually, two things. One, I was trying to wrestle away his wyvern, the main guy's wyvern.
Yeah.
If we're being kind to them all of a sudden, like we're trying to turn them into allies in our future bid to stabilize Rom under our banner, I have to give the wyvern back.
Yeah, they're currently charmed, so they're allies. Except for Lorana, she's joined of her own free will after the resurrection.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and say,
it took
well, I
another
would like
day
to
to go there, right?
I would like to take care of.
It only takes a few hours to go across the channel and get to Tenpug's Temple from where you were at in the mountains.
I will say I admire your wyverns. I would love a chance to get to know them, to take care of them, feed them, in our hospitality. So
yeah,
I'm going to go ahead and do that, and stealthily or not, depending on the social situation allowing, I'm going to go ahead and milk the poison glands.
They are going to need a large quantity of meat to feed those wyverns coming up pretty soon.
Okay, I'm going.
Serious question. We
the
just
wyverns are coming
revived
with us?
Yeah.
Did we
Yes.
revive just the rider or the rider and the wyvern?
The wyvern wasn't dead, just the rider.
Okay.
Basically, I was making the wyverns invincible and not treating them like a separate thing, and all the damage was being done to the rider.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to sleep.
All right, good night.
All right, night.
Yeah, me too.
Night.
So we don't really have the resources